Hi everyone, my name is Radhe and welcome to SRTech. In this video, we are going to talk about complete full stack web development courses. In this course, we will learn everything a full stack developer should learn and we will learn everything step by step. So, if you are a student who does not know about programming, coding and development, then this is the perfect video for you. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started. So now, in this first lecture, we are going to talk about this entire topic like how website works, front-end, back-end and database. Along with this, also we are going to talk about the popular frameworks which we'll learn under this course like Bootstrap, Django and Angular. First of all, let's talk about how the website works. As you can see in this diagram, there is a client, server and database. This client is sending a request to the web server for a web page through a web browser, and this server is giving a response to the client through the internet under a web browser. In this process, the job of the client is to request the web server for the web page through the web browser with the help of internet and showing the response sent by the web server, or we can say that showing the web page sent by the server under the web browser. As you can see, when I type Google in the Safari browser, Google will search, which means through the web browser I requested the server for Google and the server sends Google's page under the web browser through the internet. So this page is called front end. And this is the web page we are seeing under the web browser. We design this page, and the one who designed this page is called web page designer, or we also call him front end developer. And for web designer or front-end developer, we'll learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript and some of its framework like Bootstrap and Angular. If you learn this complete course like HTML, CSS, JavaScript and its framework, then you become a complete front-end developer. In this process, the server is responsible for the responding to the client, or you can say that when the user search something under the web browser or request the web server for a web page, then that page is displayed in the web browser with the help of internet. So this type of job is done by web server. As you can see in this Facebook form, I enter user ID and password in this Facebook form. I mean, user requested to the server for the user ID and password. Then the server checks the same user ID and password in the database. If the user ID and password are correct, then the server sends the user profile to the client browser. So this whole process is done by web server. The programmer who does programming for the web server is called backend developer. For backend developer, we will learn Python, Node.js and some of its framework like Django. If you learn these complete courses like Python, Node.js and its framework, then you become a complete backend developer. In this process, the job of the database is to store all the data of the web pages. Database is like a container, or we can also call it a storeroom, where all the web data is saved. Whatever web page the server sends to the user under the browser, all the data is saved under the database. For database designer, we'll learn PostgreSQL or SQL. If you learn this the complete course like front-end, back-end and database and its framework, then you become a complete full stack developer. And you don't worry, we'll learn this complete course step by step. So that's all we have done for now. We meet in the second lecture in which we'll learn what is front-end and what is the role of HTML, CSS and JavaScript under the front-end. So please subscribe this channel for another lecture. For now, bye bye and take care.